Yo, what is going on, guys? Today I want to do kind of a follow-up to a video I did about a few weeks ago talking about why I hate the microtransaction system within Modern Warfare and Cold War, as well as Warzone. And I really went in depth of why I feel like some of the past supply drop systems, honestly, in some ways were better than what we currently have in many different ways, and how I would almost prefer to have those supply drop systems over what we have now for a variety of reasons. But today I want to specifically focus just on battle passes, because we've had a battle pass system in every COD since Black Ops 4, and obviously it came as a response to Fortnite's battle pass system, which blew up and was huge, and there's a reason why they do it, and it's actually kind of brilliant in Activision's part. Personally, I do not like them, and I'll get into why, but before we get into why I do not like them, let's get into why they do them in the first place. So because of the fact that battle passes are limited in time, that is what gets people so invested in them. Once you purchase the battle pass, you now feel almost like a need to complete it because you spent money on something. If you don't complete it, you're not going to get your money's worth. So this entices people to continue to play. This happened to me a lot during Modern Warfare's life cycle because, as you guys know, I didn't love Modern Warfare's multiplayer that much, but I still bought the battle passes because I wanted the stuff in them. I was a fan of Call of Duty. Of course, I'm going to want some cool cosmetics, so I bought them. But it came to a point where it would be like only a few days left of the season, and I'd only be like 30 to 40 tiers into the battle pass. And I'm like, shit, I got to grind the hell out of this game to get the rest of it done. That's how they get you. They want you to feel that like need to play. They want you to be in a moment of, oh, I have to play right now. I have to because I need to get this battle pass done. That is the whole goal of a battle pass. That's why they have them in the first place, because they want you to be forced to play within a certain amount of time. They don't want you to be like, oh, I can do it later. I can do it next week. I can do it the week after that. It's not limited time. I can always earn it later. I don't have to play right now. But battle pass forces you to play right now. You have to get it done before this time, or else every money, every cent you put on this battle pass is just gone in the dust. Now, is that the reason why I hate the battle pass? Actually, no. That's the problem I have with it, but it's not the biggest issue. It's not the issue that makes me dislike them so much. The simple reason I dislike them is because they're boring. They're really, really boring. It doesn't even have to do with the items in the battle pass. You can have some amazing items in them, but at the end of the day, you're getting the same items as every other player who purchased the battle pass in the same exact order. Something fun about supply drops that I know people are still gonna get pissy because they hate anything to do with supply drops. Something fun about them is that everyone got something different. You could get some random ass skin that you've never even seen anyone use before, and then you have to show it off to your friends. Be like, oh, look at this cool skin I got from supply drops. And they'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. But nowadays, you get a cool skin, you either paid 20 bucks for it in the shop, or it's just another battle pass skin. It's like, oh, you got the battle pass skin. Oh, well, I'm about to unlock that in a few tiers, so I'll have the same skin as you in a few tiers. It's like, oh, cool, okay. It's not rare. It's not cool to have. There's nothing special about skins in this game. You either paid for it or you got it from the battle pass. There's barely any skins you could unlock for free, barely. And the ones that you can are usually not very good, so that's not really enjoyable. So what are the solutions here? How can you make it so there's actual things to earn and have fun with it in a way that's not the same for everyone? Obviously, the whole system of currency is the best way to go, and I've talked about this in my previous video where I talked about the microtransactions. But if they had a system where you can use an in-game currency, it could be COD points, but they need COD points to be something that you can earn for free if this is going to work. But it'd be even better if it was a separate currency, separate from COD points. You earn these via only playing the game, and you can purchase various cosmetics through that. Now, when it comes to the battle pass, how do you integrate that? Well, instead of calling it a battle pass or whatever they call it just like a seasonal pass or something. Not season pass, because then people get confused. You get the idea. Like some sort of a pass that you purchase for 1,300 COD points during that specific season. And what it does is it makes it so you earn salvage, or the in-game currency, whatever the hell it's called, much quicker in game. So now you're earning stuff even faster, and you can still get limited time items in the season through the shop using this in-game currency. The reason why this would be really cool is because now you can choose different items. You don't have to get the same exact items that everyone else gets, and you can choose in whatever order you want. And you can save up your salvage for a new season. So when the new season comes around, you can buy the best skin right away if you have enough salvage for it, or you have to keep saving up for it. You can pick and choose, because the way the battle pass works now you have to wait. You have to wait to get to certain points. You have to even wait for the guns themselves. They're at tier 15 and 30, but you have to wait till you get there first before you can even use them in the first place. So that kind of extends the time between when the season drops, when the new content drops, before when you can actually use it. The only way you're going to use it right away is if you buy the tiers, which is of course what they want you to do. That's why they do this in the first place. It's a brilliant scheme, but it's not something I really enjoy, not something I get enjoyment out of. Another thing I really dislike about the Battle Pass is you're not going to complete it unless you play a shitload. Like, at least in Fortnite's Battle Pass, you can complete it in a reasonable time because they had a lot of tier skips. A lot. If you did challenges, which they had like these weekly challenges in Fortnite seasons, you would get like these tier skips that would push you forward in the Battle Pass a lot quicker, rather than it just being based on time played or XP. I'm not too sure what it's based on in Cold War, but I'm pretty sure it's XP or something like that. Black Ops 4's also gave you some tier skips just from doing daily challenges and such. You can get, I think, 2 tier skips a day, one in zombies, one in multiplayer or blackout. So that was nice. You don't have that here in Cold War. I feel like it takes extremely long to get these tiers done, and the seasons aren't that like fast. And I already play a decent amount of Call of Duty as is, but I barely get them finished in the time for when the season closes. I have to grind it out on some weekends, and I really don't have time for that. So it's not fair that casual players who would like to have some cool cosmetics that are probably at the end of the Battle Pass, but they're not going to get them because they don't play the game that much. Now, maybe if they had some really cool stuff in the shop or whatever it may be, or in the Battle Pass, but it was in a different type of a system. It was in the shop thing I'm talking about with the currency. Maybe these players who don't play that often could still earn these items because they would play a lot more over time. They wouldn't just have to play within this specific seasonal time. They can play a lot more over time, whether it be a couple months from now, they can earn that currency later on. And then now when a new season drops, that really rare thing that they want, they can now get right away. They don't have to play a lot in that season. No, they already have salvage saved up, so they can now purchase that really cool rare item because they played beforehand. They prepared for it, rather than it being just about, okay, how much time do you have to play within this specific season? But like I said, the root of it all is just that it's boring because everyone gets the same things in the same order at the same time. That's the most boring thing about it. There's no way to speed it up other than special weekends that drop, double tier progress and stuff like that. It's not an enjoyable thing, and I think it kind of ruins that fun grind aspect of Call of Duty that it really did have during its supply drop years. Its supply drop years had a lot of fun stuff to grind for because they had in-game currencies every now and then, like World War II and Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, and Black Ops 4 with the reserve system. It makes it so you can actually grind for stuff, and that is the fun I get out of grinding. Not these battle passes, not these shops where you have to use your real life grinding currency, the stuff you grinded for, which is obviously money. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. I just don't like battle passes. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.